Hello and welcome to my race log from GRG endurance race. We had the 6-hour race in Nürburgring and we have 4 TSE cars on the track, so almost everyone except Briggs, who's actively driving, it's in the cars. 9 of us driving right now, and based on the previous week qualification, we have P2, P3, P8 and P9 position based on quali. And the race is starting. Yoshi is trying to keep it up with the Honda and the other McLaren. He managed to take the corner, and for the first lap they fighting for position, trying to stay as is. Comfy had a very nice drift too there, and he just saved it. So just to make sure, this is a 6-hour race, you don't need to win in the first lap. And if you can see, Chris is not really defending for the position. He's trying to keep it safe, keep it together. He still have 6 hours to fight back. You are fighting against the clock in the first couple of hours. You are not fighting for position, and Theo is just showing up with his BMW. So Theo managed to have a very nice start from P8. He came up to P6, so he gained 2 positions. Comfy kept his second place, and Yoshi lost a couple of positions. He's in P5. From our end, in the Lexus we have Kamael, who started the race, and he dropped back from P9 to P16. The tactics for us to avoid any kind of accident: don't do any stupid things. If something is dangerous, let them pass, we will take it back later. And our caravan is coming to the turn. Coming to take it a little bit wide. The Porsche is going for the position, and as I said, we just giving up position to stay on the safe side. We have 0 damage and nothing on the car, so everything looks fine. This 2 car is a little bit too aggressive, so again we just let them pass. That was a small door-on-door moment, and I think this was the maximum contact that you have in a full race. So for 6 hours we will be super steady, super safe. Yeah, the car felt amazing. And if you can see, we have 20 GT3 cars and 5 GT4, so this is a very close battle from the cars in lap 1. Everyone is super careful, and yeah, we don't have any kind of accident from our cars. Someone else wasn't this lucky. One Mercedes dropped back to the last position. But you can see everyone from our team is using the TSE white car, and the only one using a different color stripes is the TSE green. Comfy and Marco using a green stripe. So we selected the Lexus because it's super stable, and we had a very driver friendly setup. The car almost doesn't care what type of tire pressures you have. We had 26 and we have 28 5s during the race, with small TC tweaking. The car was drivable in every situation, so that was good. I made tactical mistakes, so basically I didn't fuel up the car to 120 liters. We started with 105. That was a mistake from my end, and for this reason we had to do some saving, and the Ferrari lost it here, and killing his teammate plus one other car. So we jumped from P16 to P13. While Kamael was driving, I telling him, watch out, they will make mistakes, just stay behind the train, and we will collecting the freebies. And just in the next 5 seconds this incident happened. So we are in P13. At the moment we still have more than 5 hours and 40 minutes ahead of us. Just keep it up, and we had to do our lap times as consistent as possible. Kamael doing an amazing job. He doing 158 on high fuel and 156.4, or I think that was his fastest lap. He was like 1 second faster than my fastest in, so overall he's doing an amazing job for his first endurance race. When you're doing a multi-class race, it's very tricky to have a very safe overtakes, and in here our GT4 managed to kill the GT3. So this kind of incident can be happening any time. Every 12-13 laps you will be starting the overtaking and lapping the GT4s. Then this is how much faster your car is. You need to prepare to the slower corner exit, corner entry, acceleration from the other cars, and yeah, you collecting freebies based on others' mistakes, and yeah, you just need to carry on. The first 1 hour was it's very tricky because everyone is trying to get the best position as possible, and after when you have the first pit and the second pit, you will be getting to the place where you will be fighting for your final position. But at the moment nothing settled. Theo is doing great, everyone is on the position where they want to be, and our two McLaren 720Ss are fighting for P2, P3. They are chasing each other for laps and laps and laps. I think they are fighting with at least 20 laps total right now, and they still have lots of other laps ahead of them. We have a good pace for two cars. We have definitely a steady second, third place, and for the other two cars, the BMW and the Lexus, we are going for midfield. So we aiming P9 or like a P10 position for Theo, and for myself and Kamael, we want to be in the top 15 position. So looks like we have a good race. Everything is looks promising. No rain, so it's good for the McLarens, a little bit less for the BMW and the Lexus. But yeah, we have a mighty pace, and yeah, the guys ahead just get so much time on the GRG stream to showing the cars when they're racing with each other. We don't have any kind of team orders. The car who is faster is finishing first. Just don't kill each other. This is the only rule what we have. And yeah, we're respecting each other, and if we make a mistakes, we just jump into the other channel and saying sorry. But in this race we have zero contact between TSE drivers. And just to see the differences between GT4 and GT3 cars, so both of them BMW. GT4 BMW ahead is going to the corner with his maximum speed, and Theo already climbing on the bumper. And now when you're going to acceleration, the GT4 just too slow compared. Theo is tanking for the position. The guy shows he will going to the left side using turn indicator. I know it's very hard to believe, but the BMW has this function, and they managed to overtake each other in a very safe place, so it's not in the chicane straight line. Usually when you come into the chicane, what I told you coming, it's better to let the GT4 to do his thing and follow his racing line, and we will, coming to the finish line, we will easily overtake them. This straight line is enough for us to overtake them without any kind of risking any kind of damage or something. So yeah, you always need to be careful when you're overtaking GT4, especially in here. If you have a cross-class accident and as GT3 you spinning a GT4, you get a drive-through, and drive-through here is like 40-50 seconds, so it's better to avoid it if it's possible. Theo just under 1 hour after the race, he's coming to the pit first time, and yeah, you can say this is just a game, but it's still a technical sport. So it's a situation when you come into the pit, anything can happen. So Theo and Vini decided they will do a driver swap. Theo is coming to the pit, and when he refueling his car, something weird happening with Theo's car. Now he cannot go properly to the pit, so this was one issue. Now he need to reverse a little bit to hit the box, and they're losing here more than 1 minute in the first pit. So this kind of situation, luckily with us we didn't get disconnected, but they lost at least 1 lap in here. This is cost a lot of time, and the same thing happened with other drivers, but some of them even have disconnected, so they had to leave the server, reconnect, go back to the car, and teleport it back to the pit. But they were teleported back to the started laps pit, so they're losing 1 extra lap. So that's technical issue. What can be happen mid-game is definitely there. So it was unlucky for them, and this is the situation when I don't know what happened with Theo, but his car just stopped. They had some issues. His game is freeze for 1 minute, but luckily they can continue the race. So it's not a DNF, just a massive technical difficulty. Yeah, Theo managed to find some pace. He was chasing this Porsche in front of him for like 2 laps now. When they're coming to the chicane, they are too wide. This is a little bit dangerous, but you can expect the Porsche will be a little bit more careful because he has a very tail-heavy car. And when they're coming to the finish line, Theo managed to stay on the slipstream. So now his BMW is just getting faster. The BMW is fast, and the Porsche is not even defending. And Theo managed to stay inside and get the position. It's a small contact, but nothing serious. It's like small contact. It's not even massive damage on the BMWs. Theo managed to gain the position. So they are back in the race. They are in P15. They dropped back from P6 or P5. So it's definitely the technical difficulty was an issue. But you still have 4.5 hours ahead of you, so you need to carry on. We are in last 1.5 hours, so in the Lexus we changed the tactics, so we managed to save enough fuel to have a map 1 full stint in the end, to save in 1 pit. We planned to do 5 pit stops, and we reduced it for 4 in mid-race. I'm in map 3, but even with map 3, if someone makes mistakes, you can overtake other drivers. The car next to us is Taylor Williams. We had a league race with him. He's a good guy, but he's not the safest driver, and we managed to overtake them. We are fighting for position. At the moment we are in P10, so from P14 when I started to drive with fuel saving, I managed to came up to P10, and the guys behind us who's on P11 position, Theo and Vini, so they're catching up. They reduced the gap from 1 minute to 5 seconds when I go into the pit. So I don't know if my fuel saving paid out, because I'm losing 2.5 seconds a lap for 30 lap stints. It's like 1 minute what you can lose. So even if you go into the pit, we will be like 1 minute 12 seconds time what we're spending in the pit with tire change, driver swap, and refueling. So even if we just doing the last lap and we're just refueling the car, last stint when we're just refueling the car, maybe we can be a little bit faster. But yeah, it was 100% on me. We didn't start it with full fuel, and we didn't refuel the car to fuel tank. It was a bad mistake. We had to save in 1 stint 15 liters of fuel. We managed to do it, but yeah, it was a mistake from me. So we are fighting for the P10 position with Theo. P10 and P11 is accessible for both of us. Theo's car had to go to the pit 1 more time. We know about this. We lost some time against them, but we managed to stay behind them, like 12-15 seconds behind. When they go into the pit, we will definitely will be on the position to be next to each other. And if nothing happening in the remaining time in the race, everything will be a very tight fight between us. And this is the moment when they just get killed by a GT4 for no reason. Because the guy, if he stays straight, he can easily let the GT3 pass. This was on 100% on the GT4. This is, I think, the one situation when the GT4 got drive-through based on cross-class incident. And yeah, we have no idea why this has happened. Theo has 51 seconds of damage, and yeah, he was very upset. They reported the issue. It was a clean drive-through for the, no question asked from the stewards, drive-through for the GT4. It was no reason to kill the GT3. So they have 51 seconds of damage, so the car is not perfect. They're going for the last couple of laps just to save enough time to finish the race with one refueling. The BMW is a little bit thirsty, and yeah, Vini will finishing the race. So overall, our car and the team McLaren has a very clean race, and yeah, you always have someone who just have some issues. So Vini messed up this corner, spinning a little bit, and he had to reverse to get straight, and we just passing them right now. So P9 and P10 next to each other. The BMW has better tires. The fuel level is almost identical. I think they will have like 2-3 liters of more fuel because they just refuel. We are just finishing the race and we have half more lap, and we will be out of fuel. We are running in map 1, and we are expecting the last 2 laps, if it's necessary, we will do some fuel saving. I think Theo and Vini was just had enough fuel to have one extra 2 laps in reserve in the tank. So now it's up to us. So Vini's car is fixed, our car is fixed. We just need to fight with each other and to see who can finish P10. So we are in position P10, and Vini's in P11. If nothing happening during the race, this will be our final position. I told them I don't care which car, just be safe for both of them. So let's see what will be the end results. So usually I'm not showing mistakes from others because it's, yeah, everyone make mistakes. I made lots of them. But P8 has a drive-through for track limits. He had to come to the pit, and P9 is chasing him behind, and he just made a mistake here. Went a little bit wide in the pit entry, and he just smashing the barrier. So for now, this McLaren is not a healthy McLaren. He was a lap ahead of us and ahead of Theo's car. So when he finishing the drive-through, we will be fighting with each other for the P9, P10 and P11 position. But you can see this is not a healthy McLaren, so he had to come back to the pit again. I don't know what's happened with them, but when they come to the pit, they miss the pit box, and they lost like 2 minutes in the pit. They have some technical issues there. I'm really sorry for them, but for us it was a freebie P9 and P10 for Theo, and yeah, we just had to finish the race. 40 minutes left. It's very unfortunate for them, and you can see they just come right behind Theo. So if I said, if they not crashing the car, we will be fighting for that position. And yeah, they need to go back to the pit again and fix that car, because this is at least 1 minute damage. So the car what I showed the least on this race vlog, it's Comfy's and Marco's car. They are finishing P3, very solid drive from both of them. They don't have any incident, no damage. They enjoyed the race. It was super smooth for them. They didn't complain at all. And yeah, we had moments when Comfy was chasing us like crazy. He went off track twice, and he still 2 seconds later he was still in chasing us, and we let them pass. Of course, DSE members, if they lapping each other, we let them pass, but they had a mighty pace. So this car managed to finish in P3, podium finish, amazing job. Sadly, I cannot show more things to what happened with them, because overall they finished in P3, started in P2, lost 1 position to Chris and the number 6 car. Now Theo and Vini just letting him pass, and they stayed P3 from lap 20. And yeah, they had an amazing race. Good job for them. I'm super proud. And yeah, podium finish. Yeah, the car who had a very rough race and still managed to finish in top 10. P10 for Theo and Vini, last couple of corners, and they are the drivers from our team, I think, who want to finish this race and forget it. They had a pace to finish in top 5, but with incidents, with drive-thrus, with technical difficulties, I think this top 10 or P10 position, it's the best what they can get. I'm a little bit sad we don't have the chance to fight for that P10 P9 position in the end, but still they bring it home, so it was good. And yeah, they looking forward for the next one. Number 47, Lexus, myself and Kamael. I'm super proud for Kamael. He has way faster lap times than me. Even with this car, his first endurance race, finishing in top 10. This is my best result in endurance races to being P9. He did it super great. He managed to set up tires, adapting to the situations, to save fuel, don't save fuel. He was super supported, even when he said I need to calm down. That was my job to calm him down, but he did great. I was super glad to race with him. We were doing one more 2 weeks from now, so superb performance from him. He managed to survive lap 1. He followed the tactics what I asked for. He didn't complain for anything. He made a mistake what I'm not mention. I don't tell anyone he did a spinella on turn 1, but I don't remember what I'm talking about. I think that was the only mistakes for 3 hours and 40 minutes, because we changed the stints. So I did 2 hours 20 minutes, he did 3 hours 40-ish. So we managed to split the 6 hours a little bit unevenly. But yeah, amazing driving from him. We did great. We enjoyed the race. We joking about the drivers. Super good. Amazing performance. And so P9. It was better than we expected. We aimed P15, but yeah, with the freebies and everything, this was a very good result. And if you're talking about very good results, I'm super proud to have 2 TSE cars on the podium. The higher of the steps going for Yoshi, Max, and Pierce. Pierce is starting to growing up to ACC. He didn't complain to hate this sim for a week, so I think it's a super good result from him. Yoshi, with the condition and everything what he has, he did the first stint, and after Max and Pierce just bring it home. They had a little bit slower pace than P1, but they finished P2 without fighting with anyone. They have a lap gap between them and Comfy's car. I think they have like 90 seconds, so it's almost a full lap. Super good performance, absolute superb. They had some small hiccups with the Honda in the first stint, but after that I didn't heard any kind of complaint. I don't know what's happened with Max in the last stint, because I see that bumper is not healthy, but yeah, good job guys. They don't have drive-thrus, they don't have any kind of technical issues, no tactical mishaps, everything was good. The only reason why they finished in P2, because believe it or not, P1 was fast. So yeah, good job guys. So as I said, 4-car and 36-hour race, and we finished in top 10 with all 4 cars. I think this is the best result since TSE was founded by me, Theo, B, and Drew 1 year ago. I just want to say thank you for guys for watching. Thank you for being amazing and awesome. Stay safe, stay cool, and see you next time. Take care.